Hunter, you exceed expectations. You are far more exciting.
Inbox messages await the operator. I wonder what they say.
My latest safari in the void has yielded spectacular finds. Unique items for the Tenno of Distinction. a little out of your reach. Perhaps a Darvo deal would be more your speed?
Shall we? That's all we have time for.
Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered.
This'll sting!
An extractor requires power.
I have your measure, imposter!
Agent. Priority objective available.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
All right, what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, good afternoon. I'm only gonna be on here for a short while. At the same time, trying to relax from work, so trying to get some gaming in a little bit, see who's on and stuff like that. Try to clear up some of this, space that I had. All this garbage, all the garbage items in this game. So I could basically make room for other items. But yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. It's already armor in house, so I might as well keep that. Yeah. System corruption. Oh man. Which one is this? This one. Red, it has the skills there, and I'll hold on to that just in case. Yeah. All right. Okay. So now we're on to the mods. So we got 5-7. Let's save that. Shot 2. Save that. Any mod lower than a half point, it's gone. Okay. So. Might as well get rid of that. It's like right there, so. Well. Shit. I don't know the other one that I. Oh well. Oh well. Took something. Alright. Okay. So I did that. This button was on. Here. Tinker, library. Nothing. Tinker. Donate. Nothing on donation. I need one more. Okay. Yeah. And hit that button. Get rid of all that. I'm down to 81, down to 79. Oh boy. Okay. I need 79. I need. I just need 10 more space. No. Do I really need 10 more spaces? No, 5. I just need 10 more spaces. 22. God. Oh my God. Alright, let's see. 25, 10. That's basically all I could do. Okay, pass. That's all I could do. Just need 2 more. So. Alright, I found that. And let's see what we got going on over here. We got crit, skill damage. None on that. Alright. Oh yeah, just leveled up. Let's go. Expertise, level up. Let's go. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Almost there. All right, let's see. Expertise level up. I think it was no, it wasn't that one. It was Tinker, right? I think it was which one was it? Was it my I forget which one was it. Scanner? No, it wasn't scanner. Something was. I had one of the skills. Like, really. Was it skills or was it? Was it the cure set? No, it wasn't this. I forgot which one was it. I had one of these things like really high. Nope, almost. Not that. I think it was a skill. I just don't know which skill. It definitely wasn't my striker. One of those. The hive? Stinger? No. Sure wasn't that one. Damn, I can't. Was it a weapon? Let's see. Was it a weapon that I was using? Yes, it was a weapon. It was a marksman rifle. Yep. Nope, not that one. Here it is. The SR1. Yep. Now I can upgrade it. Now it's 10. Upgrade course. Rank 10. Alright, so we did that. Why can't I select it? That is totally weird. I can't select them. Wait, I have the weapon on me. You tell me I can't select it? Wow. Hmm. That's weird. It really is. No, don't I have most of these weapons on me? Like, the hell? Hmm. Oh, I'll master that too. Should upgrade it. Backpack. Alright. That's crazy. Gotta go for some new ones. Alright, so I did that. SR1 is good.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Testing, testing. Yo. What's up, bro? What's up, my brother?
Chilling, brother. I'm chilling. I don't
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Wait, was that one of ours?
What you getting into?
I don't know, bro. I jumped on with really for no reason. I didn't really feel like playing anything, so I'm kind of just chilling. But
All right.
I want to find, I want to find something.
Oh, I was just joking. You go right ahead. I was just joking around.
Oh, with the Elden Ring?
Yeah. I hope you didn't
Yeah,
take me
nah, but I
serious.
mean,
Or
it's nah. Listen, it's a multiplayer game, bro. You know how we do.
yeah.
I'm not gonna really play that shit. I mean, I was just gonna get it just to kind of learn the basics, and then at
Nah,
least
go
I,
right ahead. Then you did
it'd
take me
be
serious. Nah, bro.
no,
Don't let me stop
no.
you.
I ain't. It doesn't really matter because it's not like I'm gonna play. I don't want to play that shit by myself, really. So I would have played a couple of games and then I would have shut it down until you got it. So at that point, we might as well just learn together.
I understand.
I really don't. You know what I'm saying? It's not that kind of game. Not
Mm.
really a solo game. So, but definitely make sure Nicole plays it because we're gonna need a third person.
Yeah. Definitely. See what's up.
I watched that video earlier. It doesn't seem like it's hard, but you gotta just kind of learn the important areas to go to.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? The clock is always ticking, so everything has to be done quick. Like you gotta.
Right.
I said I don't know if you watched it or not. Pretty much just gotta hit up the main areas, get extra health, level
Right.
up as much as you can, and then as you're doing all that, the map is getting smaller and smaller. Like everything, it's like you're really pressed for time. That's like I watched 2 videos on it, and that's pretty much what I'm understanding. You gotta do everything quick.
Mm.
You can't just like run around and explore and try to find things. Like you gotta pretty much have a route planned out.
Yeah.
I heard it's hard. It's pretty hard.
What? Oh.
I'm out.
Oh shit.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh. Yeah.
We did it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm on division. So.
Invite to another agent's group. Received.
You gotta give me a moment. Okay. I'll join you. No, do your
Detected.
thing.
Nearby
I'm
location
going at the
guarded by
about to right now.
hostiles.
Nah, go to the go on your mega map, go to bounties, and you'll still see the listing of the of that. Are you looking under random calls? Okay. I don't know. Well then, if you do or join, you join one. You don't call. You give it other person. Yeah. You get other people. Yeah. You know how many we need, right? Need 15. Mm-hmm. Look in the projects. You'll see. You have to. You need one? Oh, I thought you needed 15. I don't know. I don't know.
Reinforcements incoming.
Shit, what's that mean?
Immediate medical assistance
No,
needed.
fuck.
Agent vital signs 0.
Is he gonna pick me up? Oh, he's not gonna pick me up. Great. Lost the bounty, so fuck. Ow. That hurt. The best thing I could tell you to do is, if you really want to try to get into a matchmaking joint with somebody, is log out and then log back in, and seek new, like, get into another server. That's basically, it speeds up the process. No, but I'm just saying, if you was in a server that was nobody was there. Yep. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like in these type of games, if you're in a server that that don't have a lot of people, you just switch servers by logging out and logging back in, and you'll get somebody eventually. You know, you do your little search, you do this, do that, and you'll be all right. Yeah.
Armor's failing.
I understand. Do your thing. Because right now, doing this. Where the hell? Oh boy. Oh shit. Give me one second. this. Get secret mines, clusters, and get the drum. Alright. Oh, I missed. Nico, brother, I'm still here, bro. If you're there.
Yo, yay.
Yeah. I'm still here. I don't know.
Waiting on my food to show up.
Oh, you get some food. Yeah, I'm in the Call of Duty chat. Okay. Take this up, yo. Oh, enemies. Where's these enemies? Gotta be on that side. They're fighting for our lives. This way.
Civilians in distress.
I feel like I'll grab this.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh. Ready for tonight or what?
Of course, you know. Got a hold from Perth. Yeah, they could replicate Game 5.
Yeah.
They'll do
Or
it.
3.
They got this.
They gotta replicate Game 5 2 more times.
Yep.
They got this.
They had it. Should have won Game 1, but don't get me started.
So I can hear you.
Oh my god. Tibbs, man. The hell he put Brunson back in that game for, and Deuce was winning that shit for us. He don't have no respect for Deuce.
But even leaving Tibbs out of it, man, they still blew that lead themselves. You know what I'm saying? They had that shit in the bag, and then they just took their foot off the gas. That's all.
Josh Hart not defending Neesmith. I'm like, how you keep leaving the dude open for 5 straight threes? Like, are you dumb?
Dude is fucking like 9 for 9, but you're gonna leave him open. That's cool.
And then on top of that, why we don't believe in fouling people before they get that shot up?
Oh.
They hack Mitch all the time. I'm putting your ass on the line. I'm slapping you. Like, I told Dave this the other day. I'm slapping you. Like, I'm straight knocking you. I'm gonna fill my hand every time you catch that ball. I'm gonna knock you. I'm putting somebody in the hit. You're gonna go to the free throw line and earn them points. Not this. He's like, don't foul nobody. He always yelling, don't foul, don't foul. No, you need to learn how to foul. And in what position.
And on top of that, we missed how many free throws we missed too? We missed like 10 free throws
like
that game.
20 of them damn things. Like
all we had to do was hit. All we had to do was hit one of those free throws.
Oh, and don't get me started on the missed goaltend.
Right.
The bullshit foul on Cat that took away the 2 points. I was like, yo, y'all gotta stop doing this. Oh my
Alexa,
god,
lights
it was
off.
just so frustrating. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff
Game 1 was
that
frustrating.
Damn, that shit bright as hell.
but we still should have had that, man.
They should have had that because Tibbs had no business bringing Brunson back in at that time. Like, he wasn't needed. You could have left him out until the 2-minute mark to just close the game.
Yeah.
Deuce was on Neesmith's ass. As soon as Deuce came out that game, Neesmith started just chucking threes. And he hit like, what is it? What did they say he hit? Like 6 of them in the fourth quarter?
Mm-hmm.
Josh
I think
Hart-
he was like 8 for 9 in that game, or 9 for 10, something like that.
Yeah, he finished with like 8 or 9 made 3-pointers, but he made the most of them in the fourth quarter.
In the fourth. Oh yeah.
When Josh Hart was guarding him. Because when Deuce was on him, chasing, cutting over the screens, Neesmith wasn't getting those same shots. As soon as Deuce came out the game, all of a sudden, he just started shooting like he the next coming to Reggie Miller. I was like, well, goddamn, we gonna lose this shit off of his shots? I was like, oh, man.
You know what?
Come on,
Today
Tibbs, you
they were
got
showing
some
highlights of that game between it was the Indiana Pacers and New York Knicks, and they showed how what's his name fumbled, like he tripped over his foot, and what's his name was at the line. He threw the ball to pass it to him, and he ain't even a good like passer or so. And I think it was I forgot who grabbed the ball, passed it to Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller took the shot and hit a 3.
Oh, you talking about like the old the old
Yeah.
game highlight? Yeah, they do show that. I don't know why they keep showing that to us. Like, it happened
Nobody
already.
want to see that.
So sorry.
And they lost anyway. Fuck them.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't even win. Like, you did all that theatrics and you still lost. Like, sit your ass down in the corner.
Nah, but you can't tell me that wasn't he took 2 steps and then shot it right off the jump. I mean, it hit, made the 3 and everything. You can't tell me that wasn't a great highlight of a shot. You cannot tell me that one. That one was legit.
Did it amount to a ring? No.
Hold on. I might not like basketball, but I know a little bit about a few teams that just kind of empty-handed there, fumbled more than 3
It didn't
times.
amount to a ring. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit what the Knicks do. If it don't amount to a ring, it's all a failure.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I mean, I guess you could say that about every team when they make it to the finals and they lose.
Yeah, and if it don't end with you raising that trophy over your head, you failed. You did not.
Which
complete the
I
assignment.
don't even know how to call it, because I was one of those people that said we wasn't gonna beat Boston, and we did.
Nah, I told my cousin straight up. I said we could beat Boston.
If we play
We just have
defense,
to be firing on all cylinders.
because those dudes can shoot with their eyes closed. The whole team. There's not one person on
Yeah.
that team that can't shoot threes.
That was the thing. I was like, and you know what's the crazy thing? Because I told him, I said, look at our games against Boston during the regular season. They were only decided by less than 5 points. Every game that Boston beat us was less than 5 points decided. So on that note, they didn't whoop the Knicks' ass like Cleveland and OKC did. And even that first OKC game where Tibbs' rotation in the end of the game screwed us over, and Josh Hart's lack of defense once more again bit us in the ass. Like,
I'll be right back.
you can't leave a guy like they ran the same screenplay 3 times in a row, and Josh Hart fell for it all 3 times. The same exact screenplay. Jay goes to the top of the key, but more to the right side. And then somebody comes, set like a bullshit screen, and then that random dude off the bench shoots the damn 3, and he makes it. And I'm just like, how you fall for the same shit 3 times in a row?
But they're not good at swapping men. Like when there's a fucking pick and roll or a screen, like we have a horrible time with the switch.
Yo, that's why I loved Shamit. Shamit was getting over them screens. Like, all right, excuse me. I was like, yes, about time. Because they give Deuce fouls when he tries to go over the screens aggressively. Like, the way Neesmith goes over screens, Deuce can't do that. Deuce tries to do that, and foul. I'm like, damn, Neesmith be there, like, running straight through Cat. And they're like, foul on Cat. I'm like, well, damn, Deuce do the same shit, foul on Deuce. I was like, all right, well, we already know the game ain't gonna be called in your favor, so we gonna X that out. But shit, like, y'all gotta play some defense. I loved it that game 3, they finished the game, and Brunson came in late. If you notice, when we won, it's when Tibbs discovered we had a bench.
Yeah, but that's again, we've been saying that. We've been saying that the whole season.
Yeah, I'm like,
You
this
gotta
guy
let
won't
people
play
get
the bench.
involved, man. Like what's the point of having like a team practice, letting the team play during practice, and then when the real game comes, everybody's just sitting there with their suits on, like, nah, we ain't even gonna play, so I'm not even gonna take my suit off. Like
That's
get
what I'm
your team
saying.
involved, man. Somebody might have a spark. Somebody might come off the bench and drop 20. Like, you don't know.
Pretty much. It's like when last season he wasn't trusting Bogdanovich, remember? And he was basically our bench. You traded away our youth. You got Bogdanovich old ass, and then you wasn't even playing him no minutes. Then Bogdanovich in the playoffs dropped like 15 and a quarter, and Tibbs was like, "Oh shit, I forgot he could shoot." I'm just like, this is crazy. Like, you gotta play the bench. Tibbs don't make no sense, man. Like, I told my cousin, I said, if the Knicks lose, just know it's because you're not gonna win nothing with Tibbs. I'm like, and if they win, see, I'm a mixed bag right now, right? Like, I want them to win so badly, but I don't want this narrative that Tibbs coaching is okay, because it's not.
Nah, hell no. His coaching is horrendous.
But see, here's a catch, right? Now people could argue, oh, his coaching ain't that bad. Like, look, y'all won, right? Like that's the problem. I don't want Tibbs to win coaching like this. Like, I can't. You can't coach like this and win a championship. This is horrible
But
coaching.
my thing is with him is like, wasn't he supposedly known like as like a defensive coach?
Yeah, but you gotta realize you got Brunson and Cat in one lineup.
Yeah, I know, but
and
still,
then,
that's what I'm saying.
and then
Like,
on
you
top of that,
gotta punish people.
that's why I like the move to put Mitch in the starting lineup. Everybody's like, oh, but Josh Hart does nah. Josh Hart needs to come off the bench because they leaving him wide open. They daring him to shoot, and he
I
ain't
know
shooting.
he don't get no respect. But he
They
can't shoot.
they
He's
won't
not a good
even guard
shooter. That's
him.
why.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how you playing shooting guard but you don't shoot? You failing yourself by not learning like a basic jump shot.
Like, the only time I really like Josh is when he gets angry and he starts playing aggressive and he starts taking that shit to the rack. Like, he has the ability to do that.
Rebounding.
The rebounding
Josh
is
Hart
major.
is amazing rebounding. I love Josh Hart when he is aggressive, like you said, and he rebounds the ball. Like, push the pace. That's the Josh Hart. That's why I said coming off the bench.
Like, he
There's
could
no
go
pressure.
coast to coast.
Yep.
Done it. Like, when he gets crazy, he gets the rebound and he just guns it all the way, and he'll draw the foul. He'll get the fucking 3-point play. Even like he just doesn't do that enough. Like, there's games where you would think like where'd this guy
Love,
come
you
from? Like, he
streaming?
don't even know how to play ball.
Love, you
Yeah,
streaming?
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, cause
I look at it and I'm like,
this is how you
it's
bring
times
people.
like when they knock his headband off, he has a fit. He come out, he start playing, and I'm like, yo, somebody needs to smack his headband off.
He just needs
He
to
that Josh
realize
Hart.
he's
The
a
upside
big
down
part of that
NBA
team.
logo.
Like, we all know, yes, the ball is gonna go to Brunson. It's mainly gonna go to Brunson. It might go to Cat, but Josh needs to realize that he can score too.
I love when we play through Cat though. He bring a whole different dynamic to the game. Like, OG start cutting, Mikhail start cutting. I'm
Let
like,
people
get my
move
guy
around.
Mikhail involved early in the game. I hate when they be like, oh, Mikhail need to show up. Mikhail don't even touch the ball. You could have 150 possessions, and Mikhail probably touched the ball 20 of those possessions. I'm like, come on. You could trust the guy to get his little mid range going, like get him shots early. Like when Brunson in the Detroit series, when Brunson got Mikhail going early, Mikhail was a different player. I understood why they didn't focus on Mikhail in the Boston series because they just needed him to chase around people. Like, so when he had to shoot, his legs was tired. But we weren't complaining because those steals was the point of the game. Them blocks and them steals.
Yeah, nah, I have no issues with him. I mean, honestly, my main issue with the team at one point was McBride because I was really upset with him for a while.
Yeah, he was missing his shots crazy.
He was missing everything he took. Layup, 15-footer, 3-point. Like he was just killing me. Like I was on some
Damn.
trade him today. Like like I didn't care about him no more.
Nah, I love Deuce.
This
My whole thing about Deuce.
I like Deuce, but he's just he got to be more. I don't know. I guess consistent. It's easier said than done, but he got to be more consistent, man.
How could you be consistent when you play 15 minutes a day, 2 minutes the next day?
I know.
Like,
I guess it
at
has
one
to do with.
point,
That's
he
obviously
kind of
got to
got
do with
kicked
Tibbs
out of the
too.
rotation for pain.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess because he wasn't when he was getting those minutes, he wasn't doing nothing with the minute. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of that the coach would do to him. Like if you're not making nothing out of those minutes, taking them from you, like,
They
which is
they act
crazy.
like
But
you're supposed to just like come in the game. Like he could come in the game and hit a three, but like they act as though like when he come in the game and he missed 2 shots, it's like, oh shit, Deuce, nah, not today, and Tips pull him, and it's like you
take him
gotta
out.
let
I
him
know.
get in the rhythm. Like
That's the whole bench. So that's what I'm saying. He don't let nobody get no chance out there.
Tips is not a rhythm coach.
Like
Like
Huck
I see
Porty.
Mikhail
You don't
getting
think Huck Porty should have been had a chance to play? Like he already kind of proved himself.
yeah, pretty much.
And you
Precious
don't even
Achua should have been playing in this series.
Precious too, yes.
When they go small, you put Precious out there with OG, Mikhail, Deuce, and like Shamit or DeLon Wright, and or even if you don't play Mikhail in that lineup and you play DeLon Wright, Shamit, Deuce, OG, and Precious Achua in that small ball lineup that they're going, you have everybody is defending, nobody's leaving nobody open, you switching on everything because you can, and Precious, like in the limited minutes he played, look at what he did to Siakam last game. Now, why Tibbs act like last season when they played the Pacers, Siakam wasn't being stopped by Precious Achua in that whole series because OG was out? I just watched Tibbs and I'm like, this coach is just Oh, we stuck with him, so oh well, whatever.
For a little bit, yeah.
Nah, he ain't getting fired.
Nah, he's not gonna get fired, but well, we never know. Maybe another 2
fired.
years.
They
I
all
mean, he's
best
been
friends in that front office.
since he's been there. They've been making it to the playoffs. That's the problem. So they're looking at it like,
so-
all right, they're doing it better than they were, but that's all they are a first round or a second round knockout.
Okay, let's put it like this, right? Tibbs got there. They couldn't get past the second round. They tweaked it a little bit, got Brunson, blah, blah, blah. They made it to the second round. Then they got knocked out the second round twice, right? Now they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals after they tweaked it. What they gonna say? Oh, the team needs more time to gel, right? And to be completely honest, they do need more time to figure out, like, when to go, when to not go. Because you could see it throughout, like, certain times. It's like, yo, are we giving the ball to Brunson, Cat, or you want me to cut?
Yeah, well, they
People
just I don't know. He has no playmaking skills at all. Like that team is just strictly one-on-one.
Tell me about it. There's no type of
There's
structure.
no playmaking on that team. That shit is straight up. Give the ball to Brunson. I'm gonna burn the clock for 18 seconds. If I ain't got a shot, I'm chucking it to one of y'all, and you figure it out.
Pretty much. That's like
That's
that's the
sad.
opposite. That's the opposite of Carmelo Anthony situation. They used to dribble the ball around. All
Location
right, 3 seconds
guarded
on
by
the clock. I
hostiles.
don't want to shoot that shit. Chuck that shit to Melo. Melo, shoot that shot. Make it work.
Right. Like, he was clutch too, so the good thing was he would make a lot of those fucking shots.
Hell yeah. So they were just like, all right, 5 seconds. Melo, figure that out. You gonna drive? You gonna pull up? What you gonna do? Like you gonna shoot that three jab step? Go ahead. You got 5 seconds, my guy.
Figure it out.
Sorry, we wasted the rest of the clock. That's
Nicole,
Brunson, but
hold on one
Brunson's the
second. I'll be
opposite.
back. I gotta make
Go
a
ahead,
phone
do your
call. I
thing.
gotta see where my food is at because they're taking forever.
You know, I gotta figure out what the hell I'm eating too. Oh my god, speaking of food. Did you join? He did not join me. Skip that.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
All right, let me figure this out real quick.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Grandma, you're so freaking weird. All right, all right, cool. That sounds like a plan. I'm about to go grab some food. It's 4 o'clock. Should I order that now? Let me just- Alright, so run out there now. Tell him I said hello.
Okay. Right. Okay. Everybody, I'm just on the phone with my son. But I'm still here. I got the headset on so I can hear y'all. So just give me a moment and I will talk to y'all. Oh, she left. Okay. Shit. So okay, so basically the training that y'all did was recovery, like some type of recovery type of training where you had to recover a person that needed help. And in this situation, as everything was getting hectic, you got caught up in like a fence or something.
Oh.
You had to get yourself free. Y'all got that right? The mud. Oh, you got stuck in the mud? Okay. So you gotta learn how to place your foot in. I'm still here, Nick. Where Nicole go?
I'm not sure. I stepped away for a minute myself, so I think
She
might
probably
be
stepped
trying
up.
to look at the food situation.
Okay. I'm still here. I'm just on the phone with my son. So just give me a moment.
Yeah, do your thing, bro.
One moment. All right. Yeah, I'm still here, kiddo. I'm still here. So but that's what's up though. How many times y'all gotta do that throughout the week? Oh, it's one quarter. So is it did y'all get scored? Is it a scoring type of training?
Detected. Nearby location.
Okay, so by groups. All right, so did y'all get your score yet, or y'all still? Oh, so did y'all pass? Congratulations. So based on that, just remember that's kind of like, well, it's not kind of, it's real life. I just want you to always remember to ground yourself and pay attention to your footing, where you step, you know. So that's one thing, you know. Just pay attention to that. But other than that, you did great, you know, from what you explained to me, you know. So keep up the good work, you know, because when shit hits the fan, that's what you gotta, you know, you gotta go off of, you know, your basic training, the fundamentals, you know, everything that you been through, everything that you're going through, everything that, you know, you're learning, you know, you basically gotta pay attention to that, and you know what to do, and you know what to improve on, and you know exactly what to
It's Paul.
to
We read you. What's your location and status?
Paul. Oh, thank God.
further on to seek. So you're doing excellent, kiddo.
Help is on the
You know what I
way.
mean? Hey, just keep your head up.
Please,
Stay focused.
Get in there and help Steph.
You know?
She's in way over her head.
You got this, kiddo. You know?
Civilians in danger.
It might be a little rough around the edges, but you got this. You know, you believing in yourself. You believing in your decisions and stuff like that. You're not second guessing yourself. You know, you're doing what you need to be doing. So you're doing good, kiddo.
All right, one down.
Okay. Okay.
Keep a lookout for the other rats.
All right.
That was Thomas. Son of a bitch burned him alive. Hopefully there's still time to save.
Well, just
Steph and
keep
Petra.
on
Please hurry.
just keep on going. Maybe you're almost done with training, but keep on going. Just soak in everything that you can. You know what I mean? Soak in everything that you can, even if it's a conversation that somebody else is having that's like training wise type of conversation, and you know you're in a vicinity that's just generally speaking. You know, so that, you know, listen to the outcome of what they probably saying that they did wrong and what they want to improve on and stuff like that, and let that be something that you can, like, you know, see in your head and see, like, well, if he did this, that, and the third, A, B, and C, he would have, you know, been okay. You know, more like, what they call that? A strategist, you know what I mean? Be more strategic, you know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Kiddo? Kiddo? You hear me? Kiddo? Jay? Oh, God. Jay? Kiddo? I think my son can hear me right now. Kiddo? Oh, all the rats. Kiddo? Kiddo, you there? Jay? Yeah, can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Alright, I hear you. Did you hear anything I said? Okay. But yeah, try to, you know what I'm saying? Just soak up everything that you can and just try to be more strategic, you know? I'm sorry, your background is crazy right now. Your background's... So, where are you right now? Are you walking to Walmart right now? Okay. Alright. So, how about you call me when you get inside Walmart? Because that exhaust? Yeah, I hear everything. All the cars and stuff like that. That's all I hear. Do you have noise canceling? Okay. All right. Damn. Do you have noise cancellation on those earbuds? What am I doing? What am I doing? All right, it's going. Okay. All right. So yeah, maybe we go look into some earbuds that got noise cancellation, some other ones, and okay. Okay. Maybe you could look up the name of it and see the buttons and everything. Yeah. All right, so when you get to Walmart, just give me a call back. Okay? Is that cool? Wait, what happened? Just talk. Just say anything random or whatever. We just talk. That's it. Okay. All right. That's okay. You don't. It's all right. I'll think of something to bring up or anything. You know. Okay. Oh, you know what? We could talk about that router. How's that router doing for you? You All right. Yeah, probably we could test it out, play some Warframe, you know. You don't have a what? No. You can play Warframe on the Wii, on the Switch. I mean, on the Switch. You could download Warframe on the Switch. You know what I'll do? I'll get you a gaming controller for the Switch. Oh, so then even better. You know, now we rocking. Okay. Alright. It's even better. So. Alright, call me back when you get into whatchamacallit. When you get in. Alright then, kiddo. Alright, love you too. Later, kiddo. Later. Alright. Okay. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, my son called. I'm about to go out and get some. Okay. Oh, she went outside. Okay. So yeah, my bad. Alright, that was my son. Oh boy, I'm tired. I'm tired. Right, gas canisters. Whew. Sample bottles. Alright, there we go. Social, no. Okay. Expect. Okay. That shit look clean. God damn.
Can't believe they're still making DLCs for Division.
Hell yeah. Going strong, man. So right now, Dave, Nicole, and I are finishing up New York, a part of New York, I should say. Right, Warlords of New York, basically the first DLC. We're finishing up that right now. So then, when everybody's ready to do Battle for Brooklyn, which me and Nicole we started, but we didn't get anywhere yet. Me, Dave, and Nicole, we all could play together and just run through the story and everything. So
the game came out 6 years ago. They're still making stuff.
Everything in their way.
Hell yeah, still updating.
Again,
is still out there.
Destiny got them beat.
We have to find her and get out of here.
We can still salvage something from this shit show.
Yeah.
Do whatever it takes, Agent.
I think
Yeah, about to
Destiny
come
been
out.
dropping stuff for what, like 10 years?
Yeah, a new event just dropped. Another season is about to drop. and it's still going strong. So it's still going strong. So still going strong. I forgot who asked me yesterday. No, Dave. It was like, yeah, you know, explaining all the characters in Destiny and stuff like that. Like I said, Destiny was my game. You know, I was following the law and everything and stuff like that, but it was a lot of crazy stuff that was going on that just didn't make sense. So I was like, you know what? I kind of fell off on it, and even right now, still like, this won't.
I'm saying I never played any of the DLC. So I don't know nothing about nothing. That's also the problem with me buying the games so quick and beating them so fast that by the time the DLC comes out, I usually don't even play it.
Okay. Yeah.
I missed all the Destiny
A lot of folks
DLC.
locked every door they could find when shit went down.
I don't even know where
But you're pretty
to
smart.
start. Like I remember I tried to start it over and then they had
Find an
deleted
angle
like
to shoot any
the
locks
whole
that are
beginning
in
of the
your way.
game or something. Like that. I couldn't even play the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I forgot this mission.
And then what Final Fantasy 16 did the same thing. I beat it and then like 6-8 months later they dropped DLC and I never played it, so now I gotta go back to that.
Yeah. Well, what they trying to do, well, certain companies is trying to do is now, when you finish the game, the DLC will be part of the end game, but you have to finish the game in order for it to hit that part of the game instead of it
Oh yeah, I
being
get it.
you know.
Yeah, it's just for me that so many months have passed, it's like I either forget the story or I forget how to play, and then I'm supposed to just jump back in and start from the DLC. Like, it pisses me off because then I usually got to start the game over. I could remember everything. Like my memory ain't that great to remember.
Yo, where's my son? Why my son ain't calling me yet? He said he was walking to Walmart. He said he was almost there. Alright, shot the panel. But games like this, like Division, this is games that, you know, let's say you're not wanting to play a run around game, like a single player game, just to go from one boss to the next and stuff like that. This is a run around game where you can play with friends and stuff, loot, you know, customize things, figure out a few things and stuff like that. You know, the challenges is there, stuff like that. You know. So these type of games where you could bring everybody together and play together, you know, when you have the time.
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. You know me, I'm all about that. Yeah. I like the co-op game.
They burned all the dead bodies. God. Where's the other panel? Another panel. Where's the other panel? Oh no, the door is locked. Okay. Gotta shoot the lock. Gotta shoot the lock. They're gonna have me step all the way back. Got it.
Like Diablo, remember how long it took me to get it?
Yeah.
And I finally got it and I loved it.
Don't like those psychos hurt, Steph.
I don't think me and Nicole ever picked up for this season. I think we didn't pick up anything. We didn't play this new season of Diablo yet. How many weeks has it been already? 3 weeks, I think, since the season dropped. I haven't turned on Diablo.
Yeah, I saw it.
I can't reach Petra, but she could still be in there.
Belial's return.
Yeah. I'm trying to get further in Path of Exile story. Like, god damn. Like, me trying to get the damage right and everything, it's taking too long, and I'm already up in the like level 30 something, I think, or 20 something.
Yeah, I heard that game was hard.
Still low. It's crazy. Freaking crazy. Where am I going? It ain't no joke, you know. Like, you really gotta pay attention to, you know, what you're doing with gear and stuff like that, because you start letting go of gear, and that was the gear that could help you in situations. Yeah, you just let something go and you're dying like crazy. All right.
Breeze would be nice.
Games, I don't even.
Everyone's talking about you.
Hold on, what's it?
Identification confirmed. Petra done.
Steph, I'm sorry.
No fucking cleaners. They weren't even infected. They didn't deserve this.
Agent, secure the site. We can't let them continue what they're doing here. I'm ready.
How can they live with themselves? Doing this, killing all these people.
I'm sorry we couldn't save the rest of the team. I'll send in some people to secure the site, recover the bodies. You did everything you could, Agent. Thank you.
back.
Yo. Not sure where Alex went. Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Battlefront.
Okay. All right. All right. I gotta look in and see if I have that. All right then. Later. Later, kiddo. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. All right, I'm here. I'm back. Here.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
All up for that again. I don't know.
Moving out. Drones in the air.
Yo, are y'all getting the new Nintendo Switch or not?
Nope.
Hell no. Nintendo ain't getting my money with that bullshit. You getting it? Nick, you're planning on getting it?
I don't think so. Y'all hear me?
Nah, they got too greedy with that shit. $450.
Can you hear us?
Why?
I hear you. Do you hear me?
Can you hear Nicole?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
$450 for that? Hell no, they on their own with that crap. Straight up fucking with the prices.
It seems like they don't even have any
$450.
games.
They just bringing out all the old games and then Mario Kart World or some bullshit. And the craziest thing is, just found out that that game was supposed to come out for this Switch, but they pushed it back so that they could drop it as an exclusive for this current the Switch 2, because they ain't have no games for that
I can
shit.
see that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what
Because
they was doing all these years that they don't have nothing lined up.
Nothing.
All they got is that Donkey Kong, and that's it.
Yep, all they have is Donkey Kong, basically.
Chugans, what's
And
up, brother?
those games
Good
are
afternoon.
whack, you know.
Good evening.
Like, unless you're a diehard Nintendo head, you ain't really playing no Donkey Kong game.
I know. I mean, I used to love Nintendo growing up. Like that was always my shit. But I don't know.
But they got
They
too
kind
damn
of
greedy with it.
they kind of fell off. Yeah, they just been milking the same games over and over
What
again.
time is it? Oh, it's 5:04. Okay.
It's like this Mario game that they had. It came out on every system, the Wii, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! I'm not buying this shit a third time. Like, hell no.
True Games, what up, brother? What's good?
No, they was
The
learning
only
from
thing
Grand
I
Theft
bought,
Auto 5.
yeah, basically, because Grand Theft Auto 5 lasted the lifespan of all the PlayStations from PlayStation 4 onward, and they just expected people to just keep buying that shit. I mean, not PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3. It started at PS3 because I beat it on PS3, and then I beat it on PS4. I'm like, I'm not buying that shit on PS5. It's no way in hell.
What, Grand Theft Auto? It was free for for PS5.
It's free. I won't even download it.
Civilians in danger.
Yeah, I
I
was just
refuse to play
basically
that
saying
game.
they've been milking that shit for over a decade.
Yeah. I'm not paying for it. I wasn't gonna pay for it when PS5 came out, and I was over it. And that's what the Switch that's what Nintendo's doing.
Yeah.
Like, why they brought out a game, right? I bought it because I wanted it, Mario RPG. I've been waiting for them to drop that on that that's why I stopped with they little online system thing, because when you looked at the games, it's like, yo, you know your old library is way more extensive than the games they were giving you to play. And
Yeah, I don't know why they was doing that.
Cause they wanted to re-release the games for a higher price. Like, they brought back out Mario RPG. I bought it, but I didn't buy it at full price. I bought it secondhand on eBay for like $30 or something like
Yeah, I
that, or
did the same
$20-something.
thing. That was my favorite game as a kid.
Yeah, it was a bomb game, and I'm like, you selling it for $60? Get the freak out of here! When it was supposed to be free with the Nintendo Online shit. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, Nintendo really be trying to play people. This nonsense.
But they know that, you know, they cater to the kids, and they know that the parents are gonna buy their games for the kids, so they're gonna make that money regardless.
I'm not buying it though. They not getting no more money off of me.
Yeah, I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait a year or two just to see what games they do end up dropping. Figure it out. I'm not
gonna
gonna
wait till the
get it.
handheld version come out, and hopefully they sell it for cheaper. I might not even get it, period. Like, my driving factor for it was literally, like, the reason why I even bought a Switch was because they stopped making Pokemon games. They cut out the DS and all of that, or whatever it was called at that point. I don't even know, the little handheld system, and they made a Switch handheld. So it kind of got stuck, you know, and I was like, damn, I want to, you know, they bringing out new Pokemon games. I'm like, shoot, I want to play my Pokemon games. So I bought a damn Switch handheld. But other than that, they wasn't catching me. Time to run.
They got me hooked with that Zelda. That was what made me get
Yeah,
it.
that Zelda was fire.
But then the
was
second
a
one,
good
I just didn't really like it. I don't know. It was pretty much the same game. Just it just
What, Breath of the
enhanced
Wild
it a
2?
little bit.
don't
Yeah.
even think
What
I
was
bought
it? Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, did I buy that one? I think I did buy it. But you know me, I just bought it because it was a Zelda game.
Right. So that's what I did. I bought it. Then I played it for like 10 hours, 12 hours. I'm just like, I was just bored. Like, I was like, nah, this ain't it. I don't know.
And that's how they get you.
But if they make another what is it, Xenoblade Chronicles, if they make a new one, then I'm gonna have to get it.
Then I'm gonna have to get it. Nah, I'm not wasting my money on that Switch 2. I don't like what they doing. Like, I don't mod my system, but modding is not just pirating games. You get what I'm saying? Modding, like, what if, you know, like how they Joy-Cons suck and people buy like modded versions of it? Like, modding is not just, you know, like so simple like they put it. And they talking about if you're caught modding your system, like they can brick your system and all types of crap. And
Yeah.
I'm like, And then on top
Yeah,
of
but
that,
you really
like,
won't get. You'll never get caught unless you go online. That's the only thing I heard.
well, I don't know. And then I heard like, I don't like the whole key card thing because it's stopping me from getting shit secondhand.
Yeah, that too.
I'm like, I'm not trying to pay you no $100 for no freaking Zelda game. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I did buy a lot of my shit on eBay. Cause I'm saying most people just buy games, they beat them, and then they sell them for half price.
Yeah. But now they trying to take that away from you, and it's like, come on now, like you're already
even if
making
you buy the
mad money
physical
on the system.
the game don't even have. It's not on the. It's not on the
Yeah, it's a key
card.
card. It's a stupid key card, so you don't even own the game technically.
No.
So it's like, okay, say like you and your friend, y'all both have whatever, and you beat it, and he bought the second game, so let's switch. Can't do that. It's like, come on, y'all really.
That's what they want. That's
Or-
how they. That's
or
how they get
about,
more
like,
bread.
I got 3 kids. Why the freak I gotta buy the game 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
That don't make no sense.
Nintendo, man.
That's why Nintendo's not getting my money. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. I don't give a shit how much I like Pokemon. It ain't worth that. It ain't worth what they charging me.
Honestly, I haven't even played Pokemon.
No,
since
don't
maybe-
I? Woo. Oh shit.
Need to reload. I'll take care of this one.
No, I'm lying. The last Pokemon game I played was for Nintendo 64. Whatever that stadium shit was. That was it.
Oh, Pokemon Stadium? That was actually a really good game.
Yeah, that was the last.
Nah, I own all the Pokemon games on Switch. Me and my nephew.
Oh, that's
I'll be
interesting.
buying it for his ass, because he... So technically I was buying the game twice, but sometimes he just would borrow my game and beat it, and I get it back, like... But sometimes he ain't return it back in like a prompt amount of time for me, so then I'd be like, alright, F it, I'm just gonna rebuy it on eBay. Well, I'd be waiting a few months and buy it on eBay, but now I can't do that. They messing with my... They messing with me. I'm like, I'm good.
Hostile detected.
Yeah, I
I was
was
on
trying
the
to
train and somebody
understand
was playing
what they were doing.
Got my weapons ready.
They trying to get all the money. Like, it's not a family-friendly system. It's literally like, yeah, it's not a family-friendly system, because if you think about it, if I got 3 Switches in my house, right? Like me and my kids are playing or whatever, what am I supposed to do? Like, we all gotta buy the game? Like, come on now, that don't make no sense.
Don't they have? I think they have something called Game Share. Am I bugging, or is that something that I saw?
Yeah, but you can't use it at the same time.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, like, so basically what they're doing is like, you could use it, right? Like, so if you own 3 Switches, it's like, okay, I could play the game, but like, I think it transfers to my system or some shit, and it's not playable on your system. It's some weird crap, like the license agreement, like essentially only one system can hold it at a time or something like that. So I'm waiting to see, like, you know, how everything turns out. Maybe they, you know, they don't be dicks about it and and rip people off in that manner. Maybe they do. I don't know. But I'm waiting to see how everything turns out. I'll be one of those people who buy it like 3 years in, you know?
Incoming hostiles detected.
if I even buy it.
I'm saying that's why I'm waiting to see what games come out. If they don't have anything that's worth getting, then save me $500.
I can't justify paying $500 for that shit though. Like, that's my main problem. Like, it's not worth $500.
Not at all.
First and foremost, they even took away the OLED screen. Like, you would think it had an OLED screen in it. It don't even have an OLED screen in it. I paid $500 for.
I was kind of surprised at that too. But I did see a video.
$500 for a basic ass screen.
The video that I watched, that the guy said that the new screen somehow is still better than the OLED screen. So I don't know how that works.
It's not better than the OLED screen. It's better than the old Switch screen.
He did a comparison. I don't know how he did it, but he basically saying even though it's not OLED, it's still better looking than the OLED. So maybe there's more videos on that. I gotta check it out.
So what they did with the thing, it's not that the screen is better, it's that they upgraded the graphics on the newer one. So like everything is essentially like double the older one. So it's not necessarily that it's better, because when they bring out the OLED screen, it's gonna look better with the OLED screen. So you get what I'm saying? Like, so the old Switch,
Immediate medical assistance
like
needed.
all the shit that they used on that, damn, I dropped. But they ain't selling me on that.
Nah, I kind of thought it was gonna be $399. That's what I was thinking.
Yep. I was waiting, and me and Alex were discussing it too, and we were like, should we get it? And we were gonna get one, and then because 9 out of 10 he don't really play Switch like that anyway, so we would have been basically playing it when we were together. So we were gonna get one, hook it up to the TV, whatever, play Mario Kart, all that crap on it. But then it's like, you really out here what? Telling me that all these stipulations you putting on something I'm buying, like it's mine. Once I paid $500 for it, it's mine. But the way they word in their stuff, it's like it's not yours. Like, unless you follow these rules, it don't belong to you. Like, I don't like that, like those type of stipulations. I paid for it. I should be able to do what the hell I want with it. And that's the thing, because somebody got banned, right, from playing, but they were playing a solo game, and it was sort of modded, but it wasn't interrupting or like, you know, taken away from anybody else's. You know, like how they mod Call of Duty, and you know that takes away from the experience from everybody else. He was just playing a modded version of a game that enhanced the experience for himself, and he got banned. And I'm like, yo, and this is on the original one, and I'm just like, you guys, y'all doing too much. You act like he out here online messing up people's playing experience in Mario Kart because he flying around or some shit.
Yeah,
He's just over here trying to enjoy his playing experience.
Nintendo is super strict. They are really.
It's like.
It's our way or the highway. That's how that's exactly what they are.
I played a modded version of Pokemon so that the person runs like way faster. Because they move slow as crap. It's like, who got time for you to be jogging? I mean, I didn't play it on the Switch.
I don't have no issue with pirating games because I've been buying games my whole life. So, to me, if I buy like those, you know, those little handhelds they be having that you could play all the systems on it with the emulators and shit. I have those. Like, I play them once in a blue. I ain't got no problem with that because I know I've been buying these games my whole life.
Pretty much. It's not like,
I'm gonna.
you know, you're one of the people who never buy it.
No.
Right. I've been buying video games.
Bitch.
Afford it.
Forever.
Sometimes people just can't afford it. Like, so they gotta buy like a modded version that gives them like 100 games, because you pay $100 for one game, or you pay $150 for 150 games. Like, It's like, man, you giving people gonna hack it and do whatever they want to it, regardless of what Nintendo says. I just
Yeah,
didn't like the
especially
fact
now
that
since they're so expensive. People are gonna be modding whatever they can.
pretty much I'm like, I can't afford to give you $500 for a system and then pay $100 every time you want to drop a game. Like, you're crazy.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna go that route, then the system got to be $300. You want me to pay $80, $90 a game? Then the system should have at least been $300.
Pretty much. And that's the
But now
crazy
you
thing, because they don't even
with
make their
everything.
money off of actually selling the systems. It's the damn accessories that they make their money on, and that even went up like something crazy.
So it's
I
gonna
was
be like
like,
that.
yo,
It's gonna be like that for
and
every system.
they Joy Cons look the same, right? Like just bigger, but
They're
same technology. So I'm wondering, did y'all
yeah.
even correct y'all drift issue that y'all selling this shit for $500? I'm waiting to see, because I'll be damned if I buy this shit for $500. It still got the same stick drift issue and all the other nonsense issues that went along with they Joy Cons and they joysticks. I'm like, nah, I'm not. You
Yeah, they
can't.
didn't mention. They definitely didn't mention that because it looks almost like the same like joystick.
It looks the same. Just the actual controller itself is just a little bigger,
Yeah, it's just bigger.
because people were complaining about how, like, my hands is too big for this little ass joystick or Joy-Con when you take it apart. So people were complaining about when you need to. Oh, he's back. But it is what it is. They ain't getting $500 from me. I'm
So they
prepared to be
make
hella stingy
so they make
on
a
my
sequel
wallet.
for Mario RPG.
Nah, because I find that Nintendo sequels kind of suck.
I don't know. I don't even know what they would do with that.
Plus, the game kind of wrapped itself up. It had an ending. It wasn't like an open-ended game, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
Because it
would
was
just pretty much make the same, like a similar situation happen. Like, oh, that game went, everything worked out fine, but then all of a sudden something else happened. Now you got to do the same.
pretty much. It's like, how many times you gonna sell me Mario 3D World?
I never even played that. I think that's one of the few that I didn't play.
Well, they sold it more than enough times. You don't. You want to play it? You still got your old Wii or whatever. Just buy it on that shit. Same damn game. Probably get it for $5 on eBay.
Wii? I think I got my Wii somewhere.
Agent,
I got
I
my
need to
Wii, my
debrief with
Wii U,
Schaefer.
and that's the thing.
Kelso
Like,
had
I
to go.
collected their
Said
systems.
it was
I
safer
have
for us
all
to
of their
stay
Anyways,
here.
handheld
yeah,
systems,
I didn't
but
get the Wii U. Couldn't do that one.
I got the Wii U, and
Couldn't
that
do
was
that one.
because what was the reason I got the Wii U? Well, it wasn't that expensive, and on top of that, they were discontinuing a lot of the games I played, and they were like, they're not gonna sell it for the Wii anymore, and it's going straight to the Wii U if you want to play certain games like that's coming out, whatever. You have to get it, and I was just like, you guys suck. And I don't understand this backwards capability that they talking about too, because I'm hearing you gotta pay for upgrades and stuff. Nah.
Yeah, some games. Listen, PlayStation did it too. They did the $10 when you wanted to upgrade from PS4 to PS5. Some games you got to pay $10.
Yeah, they did that at first, and then people were like, F you, PlayStation, and then they stopped doing that nonsense.
See, I think Nintendo's gonna do something similar if people make a big deal or they realize they make money off of it. They might do it. Like it's
Well,
got to be like a give. It's got to be a give and take, man. They can't just take. They got to give us something.
oh no, all they doing is taking. Ain't no give. They taking, and seeing how much they could take before you say, yo, what the hell? But the problem is that, like, some people just buy Nintendo products to have them all, you know? And that's the problem, because you got a lot of people who just want it. Then you got people who didn't own a Switch, so they bought the Switch too, which makes sense for them, right? Because you didn't own a Switch, so it makes sense you just go straight to the second one. But then it's like for all the people who bought a Switch, have all of these games on it, and then you telling me all this nonsense. I'm sitting here like, what's gonna happen with, you know, with everything I bought on this system? What's that person doing? I'm just gonna put the briefcase on this. Okay, there we go. If you die, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Nintendo, I don't know.
It's just
I
greedy,
just
man.
can't.
That's all it is. You can't really say nothing else. It's just greed.
Yeah, it
What was
sucks though,
they?
because I was a
What
real
was their
fan.
answer? We trying to keep up with other products, like keep up within the competition, or so. That was they saying. How can you
Meaning
keep
against
up with?
other systems.
Yeah, excuse me. How can you keep up with them when you're a family system? If you wanted to branch out, you should have did that way before. You
Right.
know what I'm
And they're
saying?
not even keeping up. They're always a whole generation behind. Like right now, a Switch 2 is like a PS4.
Exactly.
Nope, it's a PS3.
Oh yeah, no, in between. Like they're not even really caught up to the new system. So I don't even know what you know what I'm saying? They ain't keeping up on nothing.
Exactly.
Your
And then
PS4 is
how
still
can
better
you?
than the Switch.
Yeah, how can you
Yeah,
keep?
probably.
How can you keep? How can you keep up with other systems, and you don't allow them to play? Certain games. They got a Bloodborne, a Dark Souls Bloodborne type game, right? Like the Elder Ring, but it's not gonna be as potent as the ones that we have right here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, that kind of sucks. Like it's not an adult game.
Oh, I did
You know
see
what I
that.
mean?
I did see that. You're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Then they
I
were
was
talking about
interested.
like it was a possibility that it was gonna be locked behind the Switch. So like when it was some game that's supposed to come out for other systems, but it's like they were talking about like the possibility of it being locked behind the Switch, and then people were like, "So how the hell are you supposed to play it?" And then there was this speculations that you would have to buy a Switch in order to gain access. So I gotta pay $500 plus whatever the hell I gotta pay on my other system for this damn game just to have access to it. It didn't make no sense.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the stuff that was going on at the beginning of like their whole sales pitch for this system made no sense.
Yep. Yeah.
Incoming backup
And that
request.
was a problem with this whole system.
Oh, wait a minute. Did that say heroic?
Nintendo's smart, man. And look at the timing that they're putting it out.
Yeah.
They're releasing it in the summer, pretty much when kids are about to be out of school.
Yeah.
So now you know
Yep,
they're going to be
because
harassing their parents for that system. And if they can't afford it, they still put it out months before Christmas, so that way it gives people enough time to save up to get it for Christmas.
Yeah.
yep,
So
that's precisely what they're doing. They're really
they
smart
they're
about their
gonna be
marketing.
they're
I ain't
gonna be
gonna give them
set.
that. And then it's gonna be the new thing, right? Because it's gonna be parents like I know a parent already who's going to just buy it just to buy it. Because I remember one time she bought her kids were like her son was like 2 or 3 and her daughter was like maybe 6, and she bought a Switch and then she bought a Xbox and a PlayStation, and I'm like, who'd you buy that for? And she's like, oh, for the kids. Your son can't even hold a controller.
That's way too soon.
Like you just have
That's crazy.
parents
Crazy,
who just
right?
gonna buy it,
And
who's
just
just gonna buy it
yeah.
just because they can't afford it. And that's the problem. And that's what Nintendo's doing, and they're banking on that you have these stupid people who's just gonna buy it just because they could afford to buy it. And it's gonna be the new hot thing. So
It's gonna
all the
happen
kids are gonna go crazy for it.
with people that have FOMO. They don't want to miss out. Gonna buy it. and then not even use it.
Pretty much, it's just gonna sit in their living room and collect dust. Cause for like 3 years, that system, the hustle switch, that all those systems were in touch for like 3-4 years. No, actually, I'm lying. How old is the kid now? Yeah, like 4 years. It took about 4 years for those kids. No, about 5 years for those kids to actually really be playing with those systems. So they sat there, essentially brand new, untouched for almost 5 years, and I'm just like, yeah, you really
You really did it
And
up.
then then next thing they asked me, "Oh, do you think it's gonna be hard to get a PS5?" I said, "Oh God, I said, please, dear Lord, don't let them get a PS5 because they're gonna take it out of the hands of somebody who really wants it and not just wants it because it's a something to own."
Like trophies, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't with people like that. Shit just be pissing me off. I'm like, wow, you really just buy shit to buy it because you can. Or, I mean, yeah, you could buy shit because you can. Nobody's knocking you, but it's like, damn, you're not even gonna use it, and
You have
you
received
just
an
took
invite
away
to
a
another
system from
agent's
somebody
group.
who probably was like standing in line for like hours or
You have
whatever,
joined a group.
trying to get this system, and then you got it for your kid, and your kid don't even know what the hell it is. You bought it so they could play freaking SpongeBob. Like, what?
Starting to get sleepy.
Oh, it's that time for you. You back on that 6 o'clock schedule, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah. But
Oh yeah,
last week
he
been a
falls
long
asleep
week.
around now.
Yeah.
Dave, do you want me to call Dave so he can sing your song?
No, hell no.
They've got a song for you.
No.
You
You
ever
can't
watch
say
The
no.
Big Bang Theory? You ever watch Big
He
Bang
said
Theory?
Big Bang. I never really watched it like that.
Okay, well, if you never watched it, you won't know the song.
That's good that you don't even have to watch it.
You want me to send you the song in the group chat?
No.
I don't want Alex to get mad.
Communication relay offline.
What
Agent,
you can
I
do?
need to debrief with Schaefer.
Just have to
Kelso
get
had
over
to
it. We'll
go.
just sing it for
Said
him
it was
so he
safer
goes to
for us
sleep.
if she's not here.
Hell no.
Oh,
Chad, don't
boy.
listen to her.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Dave sings this song for him
Hyenas have
every
taken
time
over
we're
the
on this
power plant
game,
and
and
triggered
Alex
the
is like,
lockdown
I need to go to
procedures.
sleep.
Be
Dave
careful,
just sings
Agent.
this song for him.
Last thing we need is an
tired.
RC bomb in a nuclear reactor.
Oh, man. Oh, we'll stop bothering you.
We need to restrict
I'm gonna get
access
off at
and
like
secure the nuclear waste.
6. Get some sleep.
6:30.
Reactor unstable.
Probably.
Emergency lockdown protocols
Ain't staying up
activated.
till 6:30.
15 minutes lockdown.
I'm
Yeah, you
getting
don't
off the game at
understand.
6:30.
You don't understand. It's been a long week for me, and the shit just.
Keeps getting longer.
System curtailed.
Like, fucking-
Oh, and the weather been kicking your ass too.
Yeah, the rain is annoying.
System reactivated.
Supposed to rain all night tonight, but I guess it changed again.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to start raining already.
Email.
Nah, I ain't got no more rain. Said it was gonna rain all day today.
Oh, come on.
Good, at least I don't see no more rain in the forecast for the next 10 days.
Yeah, so it was supposed to rain from like 2:30-ish, 3 o'clock to like 5, and then it was supposed to be good. So I guess whatever rain was forecasted for those like 2-3 hours or so,
Immediate medical assistance
we
needed.
didn't get it, which is a good thing because
System restored.
it's good and bad. You always want the rain, but
How all 3 of them down? Oh my god.
Agent malfunction.
you joined somebody.
Ooh, but it's been raining every week for like the past 2 months.
Oh, when I worked
When
at
you
this
work-
one school,
We work outside, we don't want no rain. We don't
We don't want no rain.
When I worked at
And
this one school, I worked it rained every Tuesday for like almost the whole year. I was just like, what the freaking crap? Like, it just became like, you know, habit to make sure you have an umbrella on Tuesday. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, you guys be outside.
Vital signs critical.
That's true, because you guys are in and out. If you're like strictly inside, so you don't. So at any point in the day, like, there's nobody who just stays inside.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of people that stay inside.
Oh, but whatever position you guys do, you're kind of like flexible in that sense.
Yeah, Alex. I think Alex is
bring in the
more
engineer.
flexible than me. I think my gig is like strictly outside, but Alex be bouncing around. I don't know if that's by choice, but
Protect the engineer.
no, I'm on the inflow rack, so basically I'm acting lead on the inflow rack. So
yeah. So you're gonna get wet,
yeah,
just like me.
it's nothing.
You're in.
It's nothing
We
I can
need to
do.
locate the target.
Oh yeah, you did get drenched the other day. And he was like, yeah, I'm going back to work. And I'm like, you need to go ask him for a shirt. And he was like, I'm good. And I'm just like, so you just gonna, freeze? Kinda cold
I mean,
outside.
if you're gonna continue to be outside, you're gonna get wet again.
What, were you going back outside or you were going inside?
No, so went right back outside.
Oh. They don't give y'all like rain gear or anything like that? Or y'all gotta buy your own rain gear?
Yeah, it's not the best. Not the best.
So it's best you buy your own rain gear.
Good.
They buy you
If
rain
you
gear.
definitely gonna be inflow all the time, it's worth having a good rain gear. That's. But I just take their stuff, whatever they got. They got like 3 different types of rain jackets right now, so you gotta try all of them and see what works best.
It's okay. It's not like you said. It's not the best, and if it rips, you either get another.
Yeah.
You know, instead of getting something that's good quality, last you a bit, and then rips, and then like shit. Oh, now in trouble. You know.
I'm about to get you a whole rain suit with the boots.
Nope.
I'm about to get you a whole poncho. You about to be like, what is it, the man in the yellow hat from Curious George? About to get you a whole yellow rain suit.
Yo, y'all been referencing like referencing mad stuff the whole week.
Well, I just saw this rain suit and reminded me of the man in the yellow hat. Too bad he didn't have a name. That literally was his name in the show. The man in the yellow hat.
10 minutes to lock
Kinda
down.
crazy.
Evacuate the facility.
Imagine you a whole main character, you don't have a name.
An agent
Oh,
needs
boy.
assistance. Hostile artillery turret detected.
Alright, let me hide here and check some stuff out. Oh, so what are you doing exactly in the game right now?
Oh, countdown.
Oh, okay.
Going after somebody
I was
else.
trying to be everywhere.
Huh?
Alright, on your next run, I'll run with you.
Okay.
If there is a next run for you. Your next run might be straight to bed.
Yeah.
Did it count my steps? Oh, it counted my steps. Nice. Too bad I don't walk around with my phone enough to actually get an accurate assessment of the steps I take in a day.
Nicole, you should play Power World. You ever play that?
I watched it. It's a simple.
I never played it either, but I figured you'd like it. Like the
High-risk target approaching.
Nah. I looked at it. I was watching Alex and Daniel play it. No, wait, no,
I never
that's
played
not what
Power
you were
World.
playing. No, it
I was
wasn't
gonna
Power
say,
World.
I
I'm
can't see
thinking of
Dan
that
playing
weird. No, I was thinking about that weird game y'all were playing the other day. No, I confused it with something else. What was that game y'all playing the other
They
day?
were
where you turned
playing
into, like a
Split Fiction?
gorilla and then
Yeah, Split Fiction.
yeah, that. Yeah.
I heard that was
saw
good.
It is good. It's funny as hell. You know how they come with their dry humor and everything. But it's good.
Yeah, I
It's funny.
confused the games.
I'm surprised Daniel bought that.
Yeah, same here. So, and the thing is, whoever has it, whoever owns it, they can give out a ticket to their friends to play with them.
Let me see what our world is. But I
It's
never
just another
watched it.
Pokemon game, but the thing is, these ones, they use weapons in order to kill. You know?
Oh, so
Nah,
in other words,
it got good ratings too.
Yeah.
in other words, it's like what
Area secure.
you remember. Well, I don't know if
you
you
can access
watched
the waste
South
area.
Park, but there was an
Do me a
episode
favor
where they
and
kind
take
of
a
made fun of
decontamination
like
shower before you
Pokemon,
come back to
and then they
base.
had Pikachu walking around the episode with a gun. Is that? That's basically what it
Something
is.
like that, yeah.
Could be something like that. Like you gotta build your you gotta build like a fort, and you have the little dudes working for you. You would like, you
That
definitely
sound
would
like-
like it. I think it's
That
something.
sound like Minecraft and all types of weird shit mixed into one. I hated Minecraft.
I never played it because I seen that 5-year-olds were playing it. So it didn't look like anything that I would like.
I didn't get the understanding of when I was playing it with Jay, because Jay was little at the time. Then I was like, all right, he made his own world, imaginary
Agent,
friends,
you've
and
reached
stuff
the
like
waste
that. But there
area.
was other
We need you to
characters
secure
in
the
the game.
radioactive
It's
material
just
to override
you
the
gotta
lockdown
find them or
protocols.
something. I didn't understand where the hell they was at, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave this right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never
I
mess
remember
with none of
playing
that.
Little Big Planet with him too.
Yeah, that was cool.
We need to secure that tank and get it back
That
into
was
the
fun. I just didn't know
sarcophagus.
what the hell I was doing the whole time. I still don't know the point of that game.
It's just like, cause now it's I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's a fun family game.
It's $30.
Yeah, open up, Grandma. What's that? What? The wing? Yeah. It's that black box on the counter. Grandma, this whole time we're looking for her. I went to Popeyes.
That should be
to
the
get some
source of the
chicken
leak.
wings.
Now we just need
And
to seal those tanks.
I came back and I've been on the game for like what? What's an hour now? My grandma is still looking for those chickens. Walk past that box.
Oh, you gotta
Mad.
actually fucking
Approaching.
She was like, did you ever go? I said, yeah. She said, you got your stuff? I'm like, yeah. She said, well, where is it? I'm like, you know, that black box that's sitting on the counter? Look, I just heard her tap the plate.
You got another Ninja Turtles game too. What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't know how long they gonna keep on going with this story. And then they coming out with
That's what
a
I'm saying, I'm
Shredder
like-
standalone game to tell Shredder's part. Like why he
Oh,
became
no, this game looks good though.
why he is
No
who
lie.
he is.
The
and
Ninja
all.
Turtle movies. You know what they kind of remind me of? Streets of Rage, which is Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that's what it is. At least the older ones, yeah. The side scrollers.
Yeah, like.
Oh, it is. You just beating the crap out of people, moving left and right. Nah, but this new Ninja Turtles, it looks like them old.
Great work.
What the
Now
hell
just
it
stay
was?
longer. Stop exposing your teeth.
Yeah, it's like an open world kind of. It's like one of those old Marvel games that you can play with like 4 people.
I mean, you could have played the old Ninja Turtles with. Well, you could only play with 2 people because you only had 2 controllers back then. And it's like y'all could play together. Just with 2 people. Let me see this Ninja Turtle
Nice.
game you
The
talking
plant's
about.
secure. Now let's get you out of there. Move to the extraction point. Shoot off a flare when you're ready for Torres to bring you home.
What's it called though?
Oh, Ninja Turtles. Splintered Fate.
Excuse me?
Splintered Fate.
Okay.
The name of that Marvel? Alliance? Something Alliance? Remember that? You ever played that?
What?
Ultimate Alliance?
Ultimate Alliance? What's that?
It was a Marvel game. I would know it. I would know it.
I played DC Universe. I remember that.
Oh, so it's like how you move in Diablo.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
It's a top. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It's a top down.
Okay.
That
They
looks
do
kind
look
of
cool,
dope.
but isn't it a like a phone game though?
System curtailed.
Get on that helo. You've got hunters
Oh,
incoming.
Sony's about
Yeah,
to
looks like that.
start trying to acquire into you know, mobile games onto their system. Only to put ads on. They found the way to do the advertisement into games.
Oh, so they just ready to.
So even if you don't have the game on your system,
Yeah.
when they do when they do they ads and say, hey, this is the mobile category of this game and stuff like that. So the first few seconds they'll ad, and then they'll show you the game, and then the last seconds they'll show you. So they found the loophole how to get ads into the to the system.
System restored.
So, in other words, we will soon be paying for ad-free premium, huh?
Helo is ready when you are. Shoot a flare to signal tourists.
It's like Netflix all over again for PlayStation. Yo, I swear these transactions again are ridiculous.
I was like, God damn, y'all just can't let people be. Just enjoy, you know, their personal time. It's our personal time. And you want us to see what another company, like, how much more money you want out of us? Like, how much more?
As they could get, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like this Ninja Turtle game.
Yeah, it look kind of cool. He over here dashing. This is definitely Diablo for Ninja Turtles. He has dash. But you know, unfortunately, I can't play this game. Yeah, let me get off of it before they show what I don't want to see.
Surprised it's on sale already. It only came out not even 2 weeks ago.
We see you. Helo inbound on your location.
Oh. Yo, J.R. Smith is a clown. He over there rubbing Jalen Brunson's shoulders at the end of the last game with his championship rings. He was giving him a massage.
I completely forgot he won with LA.
No, he won with Cleveland.
Got both rings with Cleveland?
When LeBron went back and they won, J.R. Smith won. Because he got traded to Cleveland. Yeah, you guys rings with Cleveland. Funny as hell. Let me see. I think they're both over Cleveland. Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Maybe did he get traded to the Lakers? Was he with the bubble Lakers?
I'm impressed.
I think so.
He was with the bubble Lakers. Remember when they were in the bubble in the in COVID?
Yeah.
Or was it the one?
think that's when they
No,
won.
that was the one they won, right? Yeah, that was the only Lakers championship. Yes, he was with LeBron. He left Cleveland and followed LeBron to the Lakers before he retired. Yeah, he did win with the Lakers. Remember he won that only ring that they won in Cleveland? He was there because he got traded there. Um, so he basically won all his rings by following LeBron. Because he was the
Yeah.
reason why they almost lost the you remember when he didn't realize the time on the clock and he ran with the ball and LeBron was like, "What the hell are you
If you're
doing?"
gonna if
Yeah,
you're gonna
he
if
was
you're gonna
so
follow
mad.
somebody to another team, and LeBron is the one to follow.
Yo, that is so funny. Yeah, he would be, but now it's not so much.
Got LeBron got a ring on what, 3 different teams.
Who, LeBron?
Got a ring everywhere he went.
Yeah,
That's
Miami because they had a
can't
super
even.
team. Cleveland.
And I'm a LeBron hater, but you can't even hate on the guy. Like, the dude really did it.
I can hate on him still. That's that. That
I'm not,
Michael
listen,
Jordan still
I
better.
don't like him, but I give him, give him his
MJ
flowers,
still
I
my
guess.
GOAT. Him and Kobe come before LeBron.
Oh yeah, well, we're the older generation.
Cause I feel like,
Anybody,
yo, how y'all just don't think Kobe better? What's wrong with y'all?
But my thing is, they patent him because they gave him people that he wanted. Michael Jordan did it with people that was garbage and turned them into something. You know what I'm saying? And Michael Jordan did it with one team. He ain't go to other teams and
Yep.
say, "Hey, bring me this person, this person, this person with me."
Yeah,
yeah,
cause him,
100%.
like they were trying to
And
build a super team with Melo in that shit, but Melo was like, "Nah, nigga, New York is paying me mad
Agent,
money."
I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was
so
safer
fuck
for
that
us if
ring.
she's not here.
Like that ring ain't gonna give me generational wealth.
But that's why I respect Jordan even more, because that era was different. Like, they actually played defense.
Yeah,
Like, there's nobody that plays defense anymore in the NBA.
they sure don't. Well, you have a select few. It's just they don't get rewarded for defense. So don't get rewarded for defense. It's like it's like think about like the Clippers. The Clippers over here, you traded Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to get Paul George, and it never amounted to anything. And if you had just waited and developed Shea, you probably
They
would
did
have
the
won
same with
something by
Kobe.
now.
I think they drafted Kobe, didn't they?
I can't remember who drafted Kobe, but I know he got traded.
No, no, I'm lying to you. That was
It
the
wasn't.
Hornets.
I'm about to say, I think he got drafted by like some low team. Yeah,
The Hornets, yep.
the Hornets is going nowhere fast. They a fun team to watch when LaMelo's actually healthy. That's all they got going for them.
I mean,
I'm actually pretty. Hmm.
those guys ain't doing nothing.
They not.
So,
I'm shocked how far Detroit is coming. They're looking like a good team. They got they need a few more things, but they're on their way.
yeah, I like Detroit. They play hard too. They're young and they play tough.
Mm-hmm. Like imagine, like let's say they had that team, like how Giannis is available, and they trade away because let's say they somehow could pull a Giannis without giving away that Thompson dude, um, Cade Cunningham, and Jalen Duren, right? Let's say they could pull a Giannis with those three guys still on the team. They're a different team instantly. That just moves them into another bracket. They're a playoff team right now, but like they could be contending. Just get a good, like a decent bench, and you straight.
That's what I wanted to ask you. What would you be willing to give up Cat and somebody else for Giannis?
Mm.
Because I've been thinking about that shit all week. I'm like, I don't mind getting rid
Yes
of
and
Cat.
no. Yes and no, right? Because the thing is that, how do I put it? Okay, Giannis is not a 3-point shooter, right? So like he just attacks the paint. So now like we don't have like you know bigs that could stretch the floor aside from Cat. So now on that note, right? Who plays the five? There's no way in hell you could play a five with Mitchell Robinson and Giannis. I mean, it would be a great ass defensive team, but who's shooting? Like, where's the floor spacing?
Right. All you got is Brunson and Bridges.
And then like another thing, well, you'd have to give up Cat to match the salary, but who says that they want Carl Anthony Towns? So now you got to give them incentive to want to make this trade. So like, who else do you give up?
Right. Nah, it would end up being like Pat,
It definitely be Deuce,
Precious, and McBride or something like that.
but here's a catch. Precious would have to do a sign and trade because he's only signed to 1 year. So you'd have to convince him to want to sign and trade to Milwaukee. I mean, you could convince him if the numbers right,
Yeah.
but like, do you gut your
Because I'm
team
sure.
again?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm sure Precious is looking at it like, I don't know, we got a good squad,
Because
but he
I
might get
would
more.
literally
He'll
sign
get more
Precious.
playing time in Milwaukee. That's for sure.
He sure in hell will get more playing time in Milwaukee. I wish he was getting more playing time right now. But
Some people
it
might.
is what it
Some
is.
people would look to, they would choose to leave New York just to play. Like they're not even playing over here.
Yeah, because I'm mad at like, you know, okay, what did we trade Quentin Grimes for? Nothing. He
Yeah.
would have got so much playing time because you ended up having to flip Dante, who you brought in essentially and replaced Quentin Grimes out of the starting lineup with. You had to get rid of him in order to get Cat. So Quentin Grimes would have been in that second unit. You would have never had to sign Cameron Payne. So you would have just brought in basically like Shamit. You would have still had Quentin Grimes. Deuce would have been there. Like you
I
would have
would
had a
definitely
legit.
rather have Grimes over Cam.
Everybody would. And now he played himself into a contract. So what we're looking at is the fact that New York could have probably got him locked in for 4 years, 40 million, and they blew it. Like you blew it. You just blew having a excellent defender, because let's be realistic, he's an excellent defender. He was defending above his size every game. He was chasing the best player on the court around every single game. Whether it been a small forward, a shooting guard, or the point guard, like he was on it. He was even tasked, remember, to guard Jimmy Butler. Like Jimmy Butler outsizes him in every category, like height and weight, and he had to guard him, and he didn't do bad. We gave
Nah, he
him
was doing
away
his
to
thing.
get Alec Burks for him to walk away for free. All because Tibbs likes veterans. If Deuce didn't
They
show
gotta
up the way he did, he would have got traded too.
play. Probably.
No, Tibbs don't hesitate to get rid of the youth. He'd be like, "Oh well, y'all can figure out that young shit later." Trying to win now.
That's exactly what it is. That's what he's doing. That's why he's burning everybody out. Just trying to get these wins.
And he not
Not
thinking about
realizing that it's not even help. It's not really helping them at all.
at all.
Because let's just say they win these next two games, like how much energy are they gonna have left for these finals?
Pretty much. Cause Shay and them is sitting there waiting. Like
Oh yeah, they're good. They're getting a lot of rest.
they good. They well rested. You know, they getting their treatments, everything. They good to go. Like they're gonna be exhausted.
I
You're
really
gonna have
wanted
to play your
Minnesota
best.
to win though, man, but I knew it wasn't
Yo,
gonna
I
happen.
wanted Minnesota to win too. That would have been a nice matchup. Oh well.
I give them
Shay's the new
credit.
face of the league.
They made it that far. They made
Yeah,
it
they
that
didn't look
far when
too
they were
good.
having a lot of trouble when they first did that trade. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Randall was
definitely.
still acting like a baby.
You see that he started acknowledging the fact that it's Anthony Edwards' team. He
Oh,
even said it in
Anthony
the interview.
Anthony Edwards is more consistent, and he's he's a lot younger too. I think so. It's at this point he has to realize he ain't the man anymore. He never really was the man, but
I'm about to say, when was he the man?
but you know what he's capable of. That's basically what it is. He's just another player that he can give you 30 one night, and then the next night he'll give you 11 or 12. Like that. That's just how he's always been.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he did in the playoffs, and that's the problem. Because
Right.
he gave them, like, every other game, he was great every other game, and that was a problem. Because when they needed him to be great, he had 8 points. I'm like, what are you doing, Randall? I mean, he did way better for them than he did for us in the playoffs because
Oh yeah, he
he
didn't show up for us at all.
he averaged like 10 points less than what he averaged on a season in the playoffs for us. And it's not like they took the ball out his hands or anything and made him like secondary. You just still got to play the way you play and how you wanted to play, and you just suck.
He's just acting like a baby.
Well, he's talking all nice to Minnesota because he want to resign because he got player option. So he thinking like, okay, if he picks up his option, he don't really want to pick that option up. He wants them to offer him a contract so he could decline that player option and get a long-term contract. But I mean,
He'll get it.
after his performance in the playoffs, Minnesota really got to like think about it, because at one point they had to bench him.
I was just reading. I don't know if it was a real thing or not, but I think they're looking to get Durant.
Well, Anthony Edwards did want to play with Durant, and when they thought he was available at the trade deadline, they were willing to trade Julius Randle to get him. It was a possibility at the trade deadline. They was considering they had a package with Julius Randle. Basically, they was gonna send what New York gave them to swap and get Durant.
Get Durant, right? Yeah.
Because as it stands right now, like Phoenix don't really have they don't have no legs to stand on in that Durant trade. They kind of just stuck with what they get. It's kind of like that Bradley Beal trade all over again. They're
But
gonna be looking at the losing end.
that shit kind of surprised me though, because on paper they had a fucking squad.
I mean, that's if you consider Bradley Beal to be like great. Because I've been watching Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal has not been the same since John Wall left Washington.
Yeah,
He had that one season,
yeah.
and that was a squad too, man. If John Wall did not get injured in that series, I think they could have won that year. It's like that Grizzlies series. Mike Conley would have had a ring had he not got that orbital fracture in that damn series. It was over for them after that. He basically couldn't even see out his one eye.
But at that time he was like one of the best in the league.
He was a great point guard at that time. Now he's on his last legs. Trying to get a ring with Minnesota, but I don't know. I don't see Minnesota winning anything with Rudy Gobert as their center. No offense to them. He's too inconsistent. He's only consistent good like with rebounds. That's it. He got butterfingers. He's like New Orleans Noel. Remember he couldn't catch the ball to save his life.
That's how I felt about Mitch for a few games. Mitch was fucking. He had Butterfingers the whole fucking Boston series.
You gotta remember, Mitch is rusty as hell.
No, that's why
Mitch
I'm just
basically just
hoping
came
he's.
back in time for the playoffs. This guy ain't touched a basketball for a long time. Like he was rusty as hell. Like if you ever notice, like he wasn't even jumping the way he usually jumped. Now he's actually playing smarter, which I love. Like he realized he's 7'2". He just realized it.
He's actually playing good D's, getting some steals, some blocks. You ever I just seen a video of him the other day in high school where he was actually shooting threes. I don't know if you've ever seen that video.
Yeah, he did shoot threes in high school, but you gotta
They
realize
must
like they ain't playing no
must have
damn
killed
defense in
his.
high school.
I know, but they must have killed his whole game once he went to college and all. They're like, listen, too big for
He
this
didn't go
shit.
to college.
Oh, he didn't go to. Oh, no, they never mind then.
So he went, like he got accepted, and then whatever coach was supposed to be there with him, ended up, I don't know if he got fired or he left the school. So Mitch ended up not going to college, and then he ended up just like just training for the NBA, and that was it. So basically, had Mitch actually went to college and showcased his skills, he wouldn't have been a second round pick. He would have definitely been a first round pick.
Yeah,
But he didn't go to college, so it worked out perfectly for the Knicks.
I know that. I know. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
follow college. They definitely told him whatever he did during that training period. They probably told him stop shooting,
Probably.
which is
Yeah,
weird
because if
because
you go
all the big
combine,
men shoot nowadays.
yeah, I mean he works on his 3-point shot in the off season, so maybe if he gets consistent enough. Because remember, Miles Turner only started shooting like two seasons ago. Like he wasn't really a shooter like that. Like 2-3 seasons ago, Miles Turner started really shooting the ball. Like he would take like occasionally a three here and there, but he wasn't shooting as consistent as he's shooting now. It took him a while to get there. Brooke
Yeah.
Lopez, who was it? Kenny Atkinson made Brooke Lopez start shooting, and that's why he started shooting. Cat had a growth spurt. I think he was a shooting guard, and then he had a growth spurt, and he had to
Motherfucker
play
grew like a
center.
foot.
Yeah, like he had like a weird ass growth
So
spurt. So
imagine fucking Mitch being able to shoot like Cat. That'd be some crazy shit.
I mean, it would be amazing if Mitch. I would take Mitch just like occasionally just being able to like shoot a three. He don't even gotta be. If you could hit it at a 30% clip, we'll take it. So like one in every 3 shots, you could hit it. I take it.
Doc, I saw that video. Like, no, that ain't Mitch. Showed him
Yeah.
dribbling through the legs, fucking crossovers, shooting threes. I'm like, this the same dude? No. What's going on here?
The problem is that he probably tried it, and his handle is not tight enough for him to do that in the NBA. He'd get stripped immediately. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
watched
nah,
them
of course.
do like off season like gym runs and stuff like that where he's doing all of that dribbling, and I'm like, in the NBA you're getting stripped. Like Brunson could strip you of the ball in the NBA if you're dribbling like that. Even look at
He's slow.
Porzingis. Did you not notice that he doesn't really dribble the ball too much? Because when you're that tall, like it's kind of awkward. Like they don't have handles like Wemby.
He's a freak too.
Civilians in distress.
Okay, like I shot you 3 times. I don't understand how the bullets just went through you.
Oh shoot, there
But
go
yeah,
our
Wemby.
eagle. Oh shoot.
You saw an eagle? Yeah, I saw one
In
in
the
the game
game.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw one in real life too.
Nah, you saw the one in real life, so
showed you and Jay the one when we were driving.
Yeah.
He stay in Brooklyn, like is an eagle that lives in Brooklyn. It's just he switches up where he's at from time to time. A lot of times he come back. Like he used to. Sometimes he perches on the edge of my niece's school if he, like if he in that area, but tends to stay. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh my god.
It's hard to find him. But yeah, he be there. Did you not come out the car when I was showing Jay?
No, I came out the car, but I stayed out of car.
The guy was like, "What if he decide he want to come down and attack us?" I was like, "We gonna get scratched. We stupid. We out here in the open, looking at him. He looking at us." But I was just shocked to see it. So I was like, I gotta, see this with my own eyes.
Gonna get cut off. I know you're out there. Behind that cover.
But fingers crossed, the Knicks are just. I just hope they push it to Game 7.
No, but then you go back to the Garden. It's like you gotta win that fucking game.
I hope they could win the series, but I feel like if they could push it to a 7, I'll take it win or lose.
Nah, I mean, listen, I'm proud of them either way, of course, but I just don't want to lose to them again. I don't want to lose to Indiana again.
I know, right? And they had the easy way. They had the easy route through playoffs
Exactly.
too, man. I was so annoyed. I'm like, yo, y'all had the easy route. Like, the Knicks got beat up and bruised the whole way. Like, we had Detroit where the league was like, we don't give a shit what they do. Just smack. Like, they were letting. Basically, what I said that they should have did to Neesmith, the Knicks had to go through that the whole first series. They got smacked around by the Detroit Pistons. And then they just let it be whatever it was for Boston series too. They were like, oh, whatever. It wasn't as bad as the Detroit series, but they were like, whatever.
Still proud of them. I'm still glad they made it this far. I just didn't want to lose to Indiana.
Yeah, I don't want to lose to them again, because then they walking around thinking they the better team. You're not. Like, you...
Well, statistically they are. That's what I don't like. When you actually look at the statistics of how many times we played them, they actually beat more times overall.
This current Indiana team did not beat us that many times. What you have to realize is that most of the 2000s, the Knicks were trash.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I stopped watching.
And Indiana had Paul George.
Yeah,
He must be here somewhere.
actually, yeah, Indiana always had a decent team. There's really not really at the time where they were like trash.
Indiana was walking around with Paul George, and yeah, we had Melo, but Paul George at least had help. Like, people can hate, but Lance Stevenson was a good player.
Check yourself
in
for
his
extra
prime.
holes.
Yeah, he was.
So, like, compare, they got Lance Stevenson, we have J.R. Smith, who showed up drunk to Game 5, or 6, or whatever the hell that was. I think it was Game 6. It was Game 6. So,
Yeah, he was another inconsistent one.
Oh my God, when J.R. Smith was on, boy, he was unstoppable. Flamethrower. But when he was off, Lord help you. You getting nothing from there. Like, there was no help.
He's another one. He can give you 30 on a good night, and then a bad night, he's giving you 4 points, 6 points.
He giving the other team the 30 points.
That shit used to kill me with him. I'm like, yo, if this dude would to just step it up and be like Scottie Pippen, it'd be alright, man. We would have went somewhere.
He don't even need to be Scottie Pippen. Just be consistent to an extent. Like, you don't even have to be great. Just
20. Give me 20 every night.
Or I take 16. I ain't even gonna be greedy and ask you 20. Give me 16 consistently, and put attempt on defense. Like, you don't have to play great defense, but like, practice good defensive like stuff. Cause that leaving people wide open or you sleeping you know, on the defender, like you ball watching and stuff. Like we don't need that. And that was J.R. Smith in a nutshell. Like he'll fall asleep on defense. He was forever ball watching. And you know what pissed me off? Why J.R. Smith was a better defender for Cleveland?
Because LeBron was on his ass, maybe.
I'm like, so you were capable of showing up this whole time, but you did. I was like, oh man. And for crying out loud, having Raymond Felton freaking run the point guard, it was tough. It was very tough being a Knicks fan in the early 2000s. Oh my god. Watching them draft Kevin Knox, I nearly lost my shit. I nearly broke my television.
Terrible.
I had to stop myself from flinging the remote through the TV. I was just like, what the? My mother was like, you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not. Because my main question when I saw them draft him, I'm like, who the F is Kevin Knox? I watched mad Kentucky games. I never saw him. I never noticed him. Because I was watching for Shea, and that's who I
Oh,
wanted
that was
us
the
to
era of the Knox. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That
I
dude.
wanted us to draft Shea so bad.
That dude. I'm talking about air ball.
He
This
couldn't
dude,
hit.
man, couldn't hit anything to save his life. I was like, wow. Dude really sucked that bad.
Oh well, it's over now. We have Brunson.
And before that, we had Frank. What's his name? Nicolina.
Nilakina.
Oh my God, he was another waste.
All right. I agree and disagree with that statement.
No, don't
right?
disagree with me.
No, because here's the catch, right? I didn't mind Frank. I just felt like Frank needed development that he didn't get. He didn't get no development because when he came on the team, right? They had Raymond Felton and Ramon Sessions running the point ahead of him, right? He was drafted to be a point guard. He didn't get to run the point. We have Raymond what is his name? Oh my gosh. Felton and Sessions running ahead of him, right? He didn't get no minutes. Hornacek was playing for his job. I don't blame him. You trying to stay in the league, you play for your job, you play who's gonna get you to win. You don't have time to develop when you playing to keep your job. Okay, understandable, right? Then next thing you know, we sucked. We did not get the number 1 pick. And we actually dropped in the draft that we got Kevin Knox. I think we had pick 6 or something like that. We had like the 6 worst odds in the league, and we dropped to like 8. And we got stupid Kevin Knox. Then
Oh no, 9.
instead of
Wasn't that
drafting,
9?
I think he was
9.
drafted at 8. Or was it 9? I don't remember. It was 8 or 9. But nonetheless, it was a wasted pick because we picked stupid Kevin Knox.
Then we got Mitch that same year. That's right.
So then, yeah, so we drafted Mitch in the 2nd round. Thank God that was the only redeeming quality for that whole draft for us. We passed on Mikal Bridges, and we passed on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, right? What I didn't understand was you didn't see Frank as a point guard. Shai was a point guard, the best point guard prospect coming out of the draft after Trae Young, right? Because that was a Trae Young draft, right? Yeah, it was Luka, all of them people in it. Yeah, we wasn't high enough to get those guys. So Shai was the best prospect at point guard, a position of need for us coming into that draft. We didn't need a small forward at that moment. We were fine. You drafted Kevin Knox for what reason? Because he had one good scrimmage game. I was like, yo, he had one good scrimmage game, and you passed on Mikal Bridges, who was the better small forward. You passed on Miles Bridges, who was more talented than Kevin Knox. And you passed on the point guard in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who You needed a damn point guard. Didn't make no sense to pick Kevin Knox. So you didn't believe in Frank, but you didn't draft the point guard. Then you go the next draft that you get a good pick, and you pick Obi Toppin. You're not planning on getting rid of Randall, but you pick a power forward instead of picking Tyrese Halliburton. Made no
Hey,
sense.
Halliburton went at like 13, I think, something like that. Oh my.
I can't remember what number he went at, but that's who I wanted them to pick. I was like, yo, we whiffed on Shea, right? Don't miss on this kid Halliburton. But of course, it's the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, what are we doing? I couldn't believe it. I was just like, why? It just became so depressing to watch the draft. Because every time you think, like, yes, there's no way in hell they could F this up. Because you passed on Mikal Bridges, Miles Bridges, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and Michael Porter Jr. You passed on all of them.
Could have had Neesmith too.
And he was another person I was looking at too. I was like, you could have drafted Neesmith. Then when the Celtics was trading him away for nothing, I said
Oh
they need to
shit!
trade for him. They didn't trade for him. Then it was like even with Sadiq Bey, right? When Detroit was trading him away for Pete, like pennies on the dollar. I'm like, yo, we could use a small forward that play defense. Why don't you trade for him? He's a Tibbs type of guy. They were like, nah. I was just
Dude,
like, okay,
Tyrese Maxey was part of that too. That draft.
yes, but he went. He wasn't part of the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander draft. He was part of, I think, the Tyrese Halliburton draft.
Yeah, he was with Halliburton and Neesmith.
Yeah, and he was another guy.
Melo.
I was like, okay, you know, I looked at where we were. I'm like, I liked Maxey, especially after watching him in that what is Rich Paul's agency, whatever that agency LeBron signed to. They had like a showcase for like Tyrese Maxey's under that agency, or he was. They had a showcase for him and some other prospect, and the kid could shoot lights out. He's a point guard. He played defense. He loves to play defense, and he's fast as hell. I'm like, we can't go wrong. Why did I even waste my time having that thought? We went wrong. It was just bad all over again. It's like
They
everybody
would
was
have traded
crying.
any one of these dudes that we would have ended up with. They would have traded them anyway.
Pretty much, right? They wouldn't have gave, because somebody was like, oh, we barely missed on Steph. I'm like, when Steph was suffering from all them ankle injuries, you think they would have took the time to figure out what was wrong with him? No, he would have been traded. So it's good that he went to Golden State and not got drafted by the Knicks. Even though I'm a Knicks fan and I wanted Steph Curry, we were right there. Minnesota screwed us by picking 2 point guards. And he had all those ankle injuries, and they discovered it was something like, it was some weird shit going on with his ankle, and they fixed it. And then they were rewarded with greatness. We wouldn't have been. They'd have been like, he's injury prone, time to get rid of him. Like, damn, Knicks. So it
The
is
only
what it
person
is.
we still have left is Mitch.
Mm-hmm. He's our oldest.
Which I'm surprised they even kept him, but
Because
Wait, I got a few minutes and then
the
I'm
problem
off.
is that
I'm sorry.
the problem is that like the person who used to throw him lobs is in Toronto. Him and RJ's pick and roll game was crazy. Like Mitch and RJ's pick and roll game was amazing. Shoot, Mitch and Frank's pick and roll game was really good too. When we traded Porzingis over to Dallas and they won those 2 games against Dallas, it was because Frank was running the point, and him and Mitch's pick and roll game, they couldn't figure it out. Because either you get too close to Frank, he lobs the ball up to Mitch. You play off of him, he shot that mid-range shot that he had going for him, but it's like they ain't never developed him. He came from another country. He was 18. What he know about, like, go in and get a personal trainer and like a shooting coach and all of that.
Wait,
Like,
Frank was 18?
yeah, he was 18 when he got drafted. He just turned 18. See, overseas in their league, they build their players up. So like all of that stuff that like you would have to go externally and get like a shooting coach and all this stuff over here. That's all on their damn team. Like they got people who's working with you. So when he was over there in the French National League, like he had all of that stuff there. He had a support system in his family, and he had the coaches that he needed to help elevate his game. He came over here. They fired Phil Jackson right after he drafted him. So the support that he had in the front office was gone. So it was like, what he's supposed to do? You fired Phil Jackson. Why'd you make Phil Jackson make the pick? They were talking about how supporters in the front office wanted Dennis Smith Jr. So why'd you allow Phil Jackson to pick Frank? And then other people were talking about, like, it was a few people who wanted Donovan Mitchell. So you should have trusted your scouting department and went with who they picked. Why would you let somebody make a pick and then fire them right after they make the pick? Our organization is trash.
He had so many chances to get these good players.
Like, if the Knicks actually drafted correctly, our starting lineup should look like this. It should be Shea, Donovan Mitchell, RJ Barrett, Porzingis, and Mitchell Robinson. If they drafted correctly.
That's a bad squad.
Huh?
That's not a bad team at all.
Yeah, no, right? It's actually pretty good. Probably would have won you a championship by now, too. But, it's the Knicks. We traded freaking Quentin Grimes for Alec Burks, so I was just like, I have no faith in this organization when it comes to trades. We always get suckered. I mean,
Even
we
that
did
Bridges, the whole Bridges thing, I don't even feel too comfortable with. Like, I like him, but I think we just gave up a lot.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of picks, but you got to realize that they didn't give up any particular talent to get him. That's the problem. That's why you had to pay with extra picks. You gave up no talent. So, like, typically when you trade for a player of Bridges' caliber, right? And people act like, oh, Bridges is like trash. He's not trash. He's a fourth or fifth option on a team when he went from being a first option. So you can't expect what you got out of Brooklyn when he don't touch the ball most possessions. They don't get him involved. He's there specifically for defense. So now you traded Bogdanovich and like a whole bunch of random players that they just had a loophole and paid them $1 over the veteran's minimum and all this crap. Like, our capologist is the best thing that Brock Aller. Whew, thank God for that guy. But basically, we gave away like Bogdanovich, who just suffered an injury in the playoffs, so he wasn't even playing. I don't even think he played all season. Then you gave away like a whole bunch of random like G League dudes that you just signed and gave a little extra money so that you could make the numbers work. You gave up no actual talent, so in exchange you got to give up picks, because let's be realistic. Mikal Bridges headlined a KD trade where he was the headline of a KD trade. You can't, like, they're not going to just trade essentially the main, he was the main guy on their team aside from like Cam Thomas, who elevated his game once he got the ball in his hand. So it was like, you got to
He
give
started
up
playing way
something.
better after that trade.
Yeah. It's like, think about it. They gave up a Bucks pick that was protected. They gave up their pick for this season, which, let's be realistic, look at what the pick is. It's like pick 27 or some crap like that. Or pick 20. No, I think it's like pick 26. I think we had like
Been another bench warmer.
Yeah, basically somebody that even if it was talent at that point in the draft, we wasn't gonna find it. So whatever to that pick. Next year's pick is gonna be trash. The pick
All right,
after,
love. What we
well,
doing?
actually, they do have next year's pick for themselves because they trade it every other year. So they get what 2020. Wait, they get 2025, right? Yeah, they get 2025. We get 2026. They get 2027. We get 28. They get 29 and 30. Is it? What? No, it's not. They didn't trade away that many picks. They got this year's pick. They get 2 years from now. They got the Milwaukee pick. So it's what? 27, 20. Yeah, 27, 29, 31. So they have 3 more picks to get from the Knicks off that Mikal Bridges. I personally think that at least that 30-31 pick should have been at least top 5 protected. But of course, whoever in that front office cannot negotiate to save their lives.
Putting bullets downrange.
Oh wow, we always gotta open this head. What the freak? We got a rat?
This.
Vital signs critical.
Moving to their flank. I'm on it. That mine locked onto me.
Alright. Free game is starting. I don't know. You still playing? Because I thought you was getting off. That's why I was just not doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You want to run bounty?
He going to bed.
Yeah.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
I mean, marksman or bounty?
We're gonna do.
I mean,
what are you trying
manhunt
to do?
or.
You're trying to do a manhunt? I don't think you're gonna stay awake long enough for that.
Which one?
That's a whole.
We finished Hornet, right? So it would be the next one.
Well,
What's the next
wouldn't it
mission?
be in the stronghold? So you'd have to complete the whole stronghold. That's a lot. You're not gonna stay awake for all of that.
Treat.
I was gonna do the bounties because we need to do that for the journey missions.
All right. After this bounty, I'm off for this.
You got 2 to do.
We
You gotta stay awake for 2 bounties. Yeah.
Right.
What you thought this was? Hola, you had fun? I don't understand sign language. I'm sorry.
Oh,
My mom just be nodding and pointing like I'm supposed to understand what she's talking about. We don't even have like a.
What's the journey?
Priority objective available, Agent.
Come on this way.
Agent,
Hey, excuse me.
Hey, we gotta.
Hello.
Had to go. Said
Can
it
you
was
close
safer
my
for
door
us
back
if
there?
she's
She
not here.
appreciate you. Oh, you were actually coming back. Okay. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's around the corner, so it's not that far. You don't have to run far.
Let me kill this dude.
Were you fighting a named target?
No.
Oh, so I ran away from you.
Serious trauma detected.
He probably got you.
Agent down.
Should have ran away like me. Had your chance, you blew it.
You wanna pick me up?
Oh, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Alright, no, I'm not picking you up. Just come back to life. Fast travel on me.
Agent vital signs.
You know how far I ran away from you?
That's fucked up.
What do you mean it's messed up? Like, I wasn't near you. I said I was going to the bounty. Oh, I got delted.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Press X
Hard
to
hit
start.
hard. Yeah. I got delted. They were like, you should have done that to him. Delted. I blame you.
Don't blame me.
Yeah, you was wishing bad. You was like, hope your game cut off or some shit.
When? I didn't even say anything.
I said you was probably wishing me bad. Like, I hope your game cut off or some shit. Look, I can't even get back in. I got belted out. It's trying to connect to the server and it's not even loaded.
Mm.
Oh well, it's my signal to get the hell off this game. Okay, well, see you later, chat. Getting off this game. I got Delta telling me to go.
I've been on PlayStation for like 5 hours. I didn't play not one game.
Damn.
Oh, you were just here to talk to us? That's so nice.
Right? I've been talking to Alex. What time did I? About like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
I forgot.
Play not one game.
Yeah. You didn't.
Yeah,
Because I've been streaming for about 3 hours, so yeah. I'm sleepy. Alright, I'm getting off of this, y'all. I'm getting off of this. It ain't even loading up.
What time are you getting back on? Later, right? Tonight?
Yeah, later tonight. Probably around the same time, always around like 10, 11.
I'll be after the next game. I'm gonna be asleep.
Oh, they don't play till 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's gonna end at 11.
Oh shit! Yeah, I ain't gonna see y'all.
Why they lied for us at 7 o'clock? Oh, they wanted
If
you to watch
anything,
the tip-off.
if I don't get up around that time, I'll just play tomorrow, early morning tomorrow. I'll probably wake up around like 3, maybe 4.
Oh, hell no, you
Sometime.
better sleep. The hell?
Yeah, you should sleep.
We got plans tomorrow.
We do?
I'll be damned if you. Oh, good guy. You already forgot. Go to sleep.
He said we I
That's
don't
an
recall.
impossible mission. Yeah, sleep. That's an impossible mission. What is sleep? That's an impossible mission.
Especially for you.
Hey, brother, go get some sleep.
Yeah, he needs to go to sleep. You see, he over
I
here.
know.
I have this eerie feeling Alex is not even gonna sleep that long.
He gonna be back up at like
I'm
9
not even
o'clock.
trying to jinx you or nothing, but I'll be feeling like Alex will lay down for like 2 hours and just pop up like, all right, good now.
Fucking power nap.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Alright.
Let's switch
Later,
games.
y'all.
I got on Warframe. What the hell am I doing?
What's wrong?
Good
Yo,
night.
what's wrong with you, bro?
Good night. Something's seriously wrong with you. Good night. Later, Nick.
Later.
Oh, boy, I need to get some sleep. What did I get on this game? What did I get on this game?
Bro, just shut it down.
I can't because I just switched back to the division. I'm literally going back to the division too. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. I don't know what to do. I think I'm fighting sleep right now.
I don't know why you fighting it. You said 6:30.
I did. 6:36. I'm tired. My eyes was closing the whole time. I was talking about basketball. I was just like dozing off. All right, I'm done. I'm getting off of this. I don't even know what I'm doing in this game. I really don't. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm out. Let me shut this down. All right, I will speak to you later, brother.
Sure.
Let me shut this down. Later.
Later, bro.